Coalition MPs are again venting their frustration over power prices and energy policy. A group of Queensland Nationals wants the Morrison government to try to pass stalled laws which would make it possible to break up big electricity companies. Others are taking heart from the remote possibility that new Chinese-owned coal-fired power plants could be built in New South Wales. Political editor Andrew Probyn.
Coal's back, or is it? A Chinese company that built the Three Gorges Dam has been sniffing for opportunities in the Hunter Valley. There's no official proposal before council or the New South Wales government.
We haven't even received an application.
Nor the federal government.
Those projects have nothing to do with our government.
But it's already generating heat.
The protests against this proposed new coal-fired power stations will make the Franklin Dam campaign look like a Sunday picnic.
Under China's Belt and Road Infrastructure Initiative, the company, China Energy Engineering Group, has expressed interest in building two high-efficiency, low-emission power plants, generating what's sometimes known as clean coal energy. And it's projects like these that Queensland Nationals would like to see in their backyard.
We need to get out there and do something about the price of power, particularly in regional Queensland.
How long have you been working here?
Weeks away from a D-Day with voters, Scott Morrison's coalition team is again growing restless over energy bills.
Nice to meet you.
And for good reason. For years, power prices tracked at the same rate as wages, but in mid-2007 began a steep uptick in electricity prices. Abolition of the carbon tax in 2014 provided temporary relief, but while wages have grown by 34% in the past decade, electricity prices have soared by 120%.
I've got an idea.
George Christensen, long a fan of building new coal plants, also wants radical government intervention of the big power companies.
If we don't have something federally to actually threaten, cajole them with, they are never going to do the right thing by consumers.
If it's coal or gas or solar or wind, it could be chicken poo for all I care, as long as it generates cheap and affordable power.
If you are an Australian who wants to see lower energy prices for business or families, give up on the government, because they've given up on you.
So anxious to be seen doing something on power prices, 6 Nationals have called on the government to use Budget Week to revive draconian big stick legislation. No one in the coalition's even pretending that that'll happen. It's posturing from Nationals who fear they'll be paying a heavy price for the coalition's chronic inability to settle on climate and energy policy. Andrew Probyn, ABC News, Canberra.